So towards India.
He needs the chairs.
Yeah, kind of like one of those places.
Yeah, listen, I mean, they can stay there, someone wants to go first.
Bring snacks.
Oh, there you go.
No, no snacks, unfortunately. Unless we all want to share my 1 can of Monster. I don't mind, I'm not dirty.
But when I was there, like, it's such a conservative culture that, like, anything if I was like,
Okay, can I start?
I have to be very careful.
Okay.
Like, who I
No, come on.
Unless it's like,
He's actually around the chairs.
it wasn't like that. And then I was at a
How about you?
program.
Uh-oh. Which is
Did you do lights on purpose, dim?
On
It's one of those places where I didn't know.
I know, well, my thing's not working, and my flash drive's not working, I can put up normally.
I'm lucky because
I played for this.
very well traveled, like my parents, my dad's
So I can
from
stay after a little bit.
Africa, and I'm also Montreal, Canada, so I've been to South Africa, I've been to Australia. Yeah, friend.
He's number 1.
I mean, there's no some countries
He's
that
number 1.
Yeah, but I didn't guess.
South Africa.
Zach, do you need the little?
It's just the white people in South Africa speak Afrikaans, which is like a
I pulled it out.
Dutch language. But then there's also a lot of traveling.
It was not a job, it was straight.
And I spent 4 months there, and I lived at home.
Oh, no.
India,
This is gonna suck. Oh,
and traveled.
So I was talking to my mom, asking what to do, and she was telling
I couldn't
me
tell, but like, I don't think so, because
she wants to get into lecturing, and I was, as an adjunct, and I was like, I mean, I told her, like, oh, you know, you could totally just come to the department, maybe, my department always needs people to come to lecture teaching class. I just don't know how to.
That's a problem for all of us.
I just didn't know, and I was like, yeah, I'll ask, and so.
I need
They were pretty
to,
decent.
I need to get into my little thing before you open it up.
No, absolutely, I'm
We are set, we are ready. Day 2, round 3 of presentations. Zach is getting us started. Oh, you can already, I didn't know it was on. Okay, that's fine, no, no. There we go.
Don't worry about it.
All right, everything is up here.
They're problems. Oh, and I need this screen. Alright, so, nice. So, good morning everyone. My name's Zach, as you know. I need 4 male volunteers to come up to the front. There's only 4 males in the class. Hint, hint. Yes. Well, right now there is. Okay, so, this is mine. This is, okay. Pick your favorite. Dinosaur, it's called a dinosaur, 2 sharks, 2 dolphins. Okay? You can't take the other shot.
They played that at the basketball game last night. It wasn't supposed to be the day before. That band played Mobamba. It's lit.
So, and oh, it's already up. Well, there it is, spoiler alert. So, this is all about breastfeeding, and you guys are new parents who are 9 months pregnant, so are in theory all couples. These are all the male partners. And what we're going to do is, this is breastfeeding position. So far we've talked about the social context of breastfeeding, breastfeeding in public, all the great science behind breastfeeding. So now we're getting more of the practical applications. So the first thing we're going to do is we're all going to practice. So these, in theory, these are all anatomically correct, life-size baby dolls. I don't have money to buy $90 dolls, so they're stuffed animals. The principle stays the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice. So the first one is going to be the cross cradle hold. So take the baby in your, it doesn't matter which hand, and then you're going to take it to the opposite breast, tummy to tummy, and with a U-shape hold, U-shape with your other hand, right? You're going to cup the breast, and you're going to bring it to the mouth. Just like that. Yep. Yep. and perfect. So what's great about this is that it's really good for when you're first time breastfeeding. So you bring it in, it's very easy, you wait for the baby to attach, I didn't say move it. You're still holding. Alright? This is a great initial feed. So that's the first one. The second one is now the cradle hold. So the same idea, so instead of doing opposite to opposite, it's same to same. So you turn the baby just a little bit, so instead of doing it across like this, the head comes into your elbow, and then it's the same hold. It's the same U-shaped hold cupping the breast. Right? Again, this one is really, really good for when you're starting to breastfeed. It's a great early feeding technique when you only have one baby. Right? Everyone with it? Yes? 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 Perfect. Okay, so this one, alright, everyone lie down. So while they're getting in position, I want someone to tell me if you see anything wrong with this picture, if you see any potential hazards. Go ahead.
Like if she falls asleep, I guess, like if she's so tired, she can kind of fall asleep on her baby.
Great, perfect. What else can happen to the baby though? If she falls asleep, the baby rolls off.
Oh, I was gonna say if like he or she might choke on
Yeah.
the liquid.
Exactly. So this is the one I'm least comfortable with, but Mayo Clinic says it's a valid, viable technique. This is the sideline hold, and like what everyone said before is that the problem with it. This is if you're tired but you can stay awake. I'm not a fan of that idea. I think if you're tired, you definitely shouldn't be breastfeeding lying down, because the idea is, one, the baby could choke, or two, the baby could you could fall asleep and your baby could suffocate, especially on a soft memory foam mattress. That's a very, very real big hazard you have to be cognizant of. But then of course, if you really want to, if you're set on it, just make sure you move your child out of the bed and into their own crib. So, what we're gonna do here is that, so the baby's lying on the ground, right? You're cradling its back is where it's going to be support on the back. Yep, you can lie down, it's fine. Yeah, just lie down. You're tired but able to stay awake. Yep. Perfect. And then you stay cognizant, supporting your head, and that's as easy as that goes. All right, you guys can stand. Get back into your chairs.
Okay, back to your chair.
So this one is. Yes, you know we're not done yet. So this one is good. So this one is good for two reasons. This is called the football hold. So what you do is that you hold the baby literally just like you would a football. We did the cradle hold, which is this one. See, cross cradle, football. So it's the same one. You hold it like you would a football, but instead of the U we were doing before, this is a C cup. Or I'm sorry, a C-shaped hold, and that you hold it with. So this is really good for two reasons. One, if you notice from a lot of the other ones, a lot of what we were doing was going across, over your stomach, over your chest to hold the baby with both hands. To hold the baby with one, the baby would go across your body, or your hand would go across your body. This is really good if you had a C-section and you can't get over, and you don't want to interrupt that. You don't want to risk. You don't risk entering the scar. Or if you have really large breasts and you can't get around it, it's just hard for you to get around. This one is much easier to hold just like that. So this one, again, this is another great early breastfeeding. So what we're going to do now is take a second one. You have the shark, so you get another shark. You get the other dinosaur. And then you can have...
Do you actually feed both of them at the same time?
Yes. So this is the... So you can just get this in there and you can... So, exactly, Oakley has it. So what you do is this is the football hold for breastfeeding twins. Of course, in theory, sometimes you want to be able to feed both. Great. You're not always going to have twins, but just in case, if you have triplets, I can't help you. But twins, yes. So what you do is just like this. So it's the football hold. The baby's heads need to be down first. So you have to reorient it like this. Okay. Like this. Boom. And perfect. Your hold. Yep. Just like that. So, what this is really good for, again, if you have twins, of course you can start with one of the other ones if you feel more comfortable holding your baby with one arm, to get it, but once you feel comfortable enough to get one, you can go and try for two. It's a great way to feed both of them, to keep that contact for when you are breastfeeding both instead of not being able to feed one. This is also great. You missed all the fun. So this is also great. Of course, we're using men because these aren't just for when you can hold your baby with your bottle feeding as well. A lot of the same principles apply, especially when you're holding them. But instead of bringing them to your breast, you bring the bottle to the baby. A lot of this stuff also what's important to know is that you want to bring the baby to you, not you to the baby. So the way Ben's doing is perfect. It's the baby's coming in, he's not hunched over trying the other way around. It's like you bring your spoon to your mouth, you don't bring your mouth to the spoon when you're eating cereal. So after this, dads, you're going to stay up here because we're going to go into next is bottle warming and how to warm a bottle after it's been frozen and holding on to milk.